All right, team, what's going on? I'm Tim Jenkins, and welcome to All Things QB. And today we are breaking down Justin Fields, his Week 4 performance against the Denver Broncos, and we're going to talk about how Fields is back. But before we jump into it, you football junkies like me, jump over to Patreon. We've got more clips, longer breakdowns. We've got free trials so you can try it before you buy it. Plus, it's a super affordable way to support the channel. But guys, I'm really excited about this one because I think we finally saw from this Bears offense some innovation from a play calling perspective, some good sequencing from a play calling perspective. We missed one big thing, which we will talk about, what you've got to notice with a backside defensive end throughout a game when you're running naked. We will talk through that. But I do think Fields started to turn it on. So before we jump all the way into it, guys, I'm a huge FTA guy, which means comment for the algorithm. Please like this video, and hopefully by the end of this video, I will earn your subscription. So, without further ado, let's jump into the film. All right, team, we are jumping into it, and we're jumping into it with a brand new formation and a drive starter from the Bears, which is really exciting. When I say drive starter, what I mean is, hey, we got ourselves like a really easy completion out of the gate, right? You use it with quick game, you get your quarterback on the move. We've got a new formation. We got this little diamond set. We're just going to have our back shoot it right up here. Justin's going to pull it. We're going to hit the flat route. We're going to get our feet moving forward. Look at this. Nice and smooth. Really great stuff, too, from outside here. You can see, look, DJ Moore with this inside vertical release, and watch how that grabs Surtain right here. Look, inside easiest release, grab Surtain. Boom, we get outside. Really great gain. First and foremost, I love the new formation from the Bears, right? Because we don't get a ton of this stuff. Secondly, it's just like a little change-up look, right? We got the dive, boom, we're going to pull out of there. I just think overall, like, I get it, man. It's a super easy completion. If you're sitting there like, Tim, this isn't that impressive. But if you've suffered through this Bears tape like me and most of you have done together this season, this is actually really exciting. So, love that one out of the gate. This one, just pretty stuff, okay? Pretty stuff. We've got a little backside seam 6 from DJ Moore, okay? This is DJ Moore. We're going to go a little inside release. He'll probably just keep it straight vertical since he got off corner, but we've got our seam 6 here, okay? Our in route. What I want you guys to watch is this high-level QB play from Fields, meaning, look, we're going to get this Mike backer, okay? So remember, look, our tight end's here. Let's walk through this for a second. Our tight end's here, right? Cole Kmet. Okay, it's balanced. We got 2 and 2. Okay, so when it's a balanced set, we're going to set strength to our tight end. Okay, so our tight end is here, which means we've got the Sam, the Mike, the Will, right? This is probably a nickel Will. You got corner, you got free safety, you got strong safety, you got corner. So when I say the Mike, I'm talking about the middle linebacker, right? Sam is the strong linebacker. Will's the weak linebacker. Nickel Will would mean that this is a DB level personnel, right? But the Mike is going to work weak. Once that Mike works weak, we know immediately that we've got that in route. We know that we've got that in route. All we have to do is control that Mike with our eyes, keep him there just long enough to where we can hit that in route. DJ, we got to get vertical, man. So 3rd and long, right? And listen, who am I to tell him what to do from my like comfortable office chair? But I think if he sticks his foot in the ground right here and sneaks vertical, we get this first down. I also think if he ends up making a move here, we get this block, that it's a huge gain. So it's like, you never want to coach the natural playmaking ability out of someone, right? But you guys can see how if we would have gone vertical, we get that first down, then we avoid the 4th and 1 punt from coach. So this is that Mike backer that we're watching spin out of there. Gets out of there. Justin does a great job playing clean. Look at his feet here, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hitch ball. A lot of it, too, you guys are asking me a lot of questions about, like, wait, Tim, it doesn't feel like 5. It feels like 6 or something. Well, look, we don't usually count this false step there because it's like we're just resetting our base. So that doesn't count. So now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hitch, ball. That's why you guys hear me say 5 hitch or something like that when you're like, hey, Tim, it looks kind of more like 6. Well, we don't really count that, just that punch step. When your right foot's back, we don't really count that punch step. It's just a false step. This is a very important play for us to study in detail because it's going to come back later on clip 18 when we talk through it, okay? But what we have right now is we've got Darnell Mooney. He's going to kind of sell the over route. Look at him, kind of sell that over route. Boom, stick his foot in the ground, slightly pull back. Okay, you guys see that? Justin with a little play action, 5 hitch ball. Great job. Great stuff from the Chicago offense. Just a big time pitch and catch. Let's watch Fields' feet here. A little action, 2, 3, 4, 5, hitch ball. Okay. Now here's something too that we also need to pay attention to. Okay, so Darnell Mooney, he's selling this, right? So look at him. He's going to work, and then he's going to slightly pull back. And I also want you guys to see who is covering him. Okay, number 22. Now on clip 18, because you guys are all going to jump over and subscribe on Patreon to get the last 4 clips, you're going to see why all of that then comes back to bite the Bears in the tail later in the game, okay? Now we've got boot with the rear view. We are selling just straight zone here. Fields going to turn and fake it. We're going to boot out, and he's going to do a really good job of getting to his rear view mirror throw. Okay, so this is how you expect the D end to play it, where he kind of slow plays at the line and then gets vertical. So watch the D end, how he slow plays and then gets vertical, which gives time for Fields to take a peek at what's going on downfield and then get the ball out of his hand to his rear view. That's the guy who's coming all the way across the formation, or his flat control, whatever you guys want to call it. But watch number 5. And this is like, yeah, that's exactly how you expect the DN to play it, because the DN should pinch down to prevent cutback while then simultaneously being ready to get upfield and play the quarterback, which then gives Fields enough time to kind of pull up, boom, deliver it on his flat route. Big game, okay? This one's just great. I love this. So the Bears a couple times this season have run what we call the Flutie concept, where you've got the post with the sail, okay? They've run it quite a few times. Now what we're getting is we're getting a variation with the sail stutter. So we're going to sell the sail route here, and then we're going to turn it up vertical. So look at this, guys. Sell the sail, get them to jump, and then we're turning it vertical. And then this is the one that we have a lot of debate about. Was it a touchdown? Did his foot get down? Gene Sarator, right? Gene Sarator, I think. He comes on. He says, not a touchdown. They call on the field stands. Stands as called. So hard to really know. What I do know is, I mean, it's so funny because from the film, that right toe does kind of look like it's on the ground. Like right there. But who knows, man? Who knows? What I do know is it's called a touchdown, and what I also know is I love the play design, and I love the throw. I love the execution, right? That's something I do know right there. Okay? We are just going to rip this over out. Okay, we've got the little ultra high here on our corner. Remember, guys, we read this thing 1 to 2. Getting a little stand notification on my watch because I've been sitting too long breaking this tape down. We're working this thing 1 to 2. We got our boot. Okay, again, Justin pulls up. That's an absolute seed to DJ Moore, with the Broncos' best cover guy on him. Best cover guy covering DJ Moore. He runs away from him on the over route, and Fields rips an absolute BB in there. Look at this, guys. So he's got someone in his face. Man. Contested catch, 2 from 2, huh? How about that, DJ? This, I just have no idea how this happens. We're just going to just motion a 2x2. We're motioning a 2x2. And I don't know what happens. I mean, other than the fact that you have DJ Moore in the slot here. So then the safety decides to jet all the way over here. Fields too. Look at his eyes here, guys. Look at his eyes. Boom. Eyes on that safety. And he says, why are you going all the way out there? And then we just... Yeah. I have... yeah, I don't really know what to say to that one. Not great coverage, but you could say great quarterback play. Look at Fields putting his eyes to that safety. Safety moves out of there. I'm not sure if 49's supposed to carry him here, right? 49 could be supposed to carry him vertically, but instead, easiest pitch and catch we'll see maybe ever. Okay? We got another big-time throw from Fields, though, now on the flea flicker. And this is where it's just like, you're starting to think to yourself, man, this kid, we'll talk about it at the end of the video, but it's hard to know if this Broncos defense is historically bad. So let's say, hey, this Broncos defense is historically bad. Let's work from that perspective. Well, historically bad or not, we're running flea flicker here. And this throw with a free runner coming at me, right, is still a big time throw. I stand in there, I scan, and I deliver a strike. And let's look at it from the tight to give you guys an appreciation. So look, we hand the ball off. 32 is going to fire. So look, boom, on handoff, 32 fires. And then he's at this point where he's got no return in his coverage perspective. So he's like, I need to go make a play on the quarterback. We toss it. Not a great toss from our back here. Okay. But we don't pay him to toss the ball. You stand in there, you get high load, and you deliver an absolute missile in there in a spectacular catch. Just like, so even if you're saying, hey, this Broncos defense is historically bad, right? That's what you're saying. It's tough because you then also still have big time throws. So does it matter that they're historically bad if we're still making big time throws? I don't know. Okay, we're setting up another boot with another over route here, this time from the tight end. So look, boom, boot. And again, guys, this is what you expect these DNs to play this like, this slow play here. Okay, the slow play. Then you get out and look, they have a guy assigned to it, right? We've got a guy assigned to it with the backside cut. Man. How about it? Wide open. Wide open. So it's like, I know the Bears fans hated the boot call and the guys announcing like, we're giving it a hard time. His back turn. It's like, well, you didn't say anything here, did you? Oh, his back's turned. But guess what? It's a great play. So it's like, we gotta be able to honestly evaluate the tape. And like, I don't think there's anything Justin could have done on the fumble where you can't do anything other than take the sack, but still the fumble is still unacceptable, right? So we'll get to it, but another boot over, man. You gotta love this. This I love, man. We've got a boot touchdown here, and we just have a really great job from a quarterback of, look at him stress the defense by acting like he's gonna run. He's such a run threat. Stresses him, but he stays as a passer, delivers it to his tight end. Like, it can't be easier than that, where you have a quarterback who understands one of his strengths is his athleticism. He understands how scared people are of him running in the red zone. He attacks. Boom, we get the defense up, little up and over. That's just, This is one of those where you love to see a young quarterback keeping his eyes downfield. Keeping his eyes downfield. Boop. But attacking hard. Keeping his eyes downfield, delivering a dime. So right here, we've just got like a little stick concept. We got this tight outside turn. We got a mandatory outside release vertical. We call it MOSR, which stands for mandatory outside release. Okay? Mandatory outside release vertical. We've got this corner who's going to squat, and I want you guys to watch the corner jump the slot receiver. So watch the corner, boom, jumps the slot receiver. You guys see that? Justin was probably getting ready to take his slot, sees that gets jumped, drives a cover 2 hole shot. DJ Moore just, sorry about the yawns, early in the morning. But DJ Moore just, great stuff, man. Boom, just wearing a shot, but standing in there, making a great catch, wearing it on his back. It's exactly what you want to see. It's exactly what you want to see. Look at this. Great ball. Aggressive. Hunting with the football. Hey, you're not going to jump a route against me. And then, boom. DJ Moore hanging on. This is... yeah, it's another one of those throws where historically bad or not, I don't really care, because if you see a throw like this on tape, 3rd and 9. I've got a free runner coming off the edge. Again, no idea how, because it's basically a down lineman. Man, look at that ball, dude. Look at that ball. Okay, motion across. I have no idea how we don't account for this guy. This is mind-boggling. I don't know what 75 is doing. That's some of the worst football I've ever seen. We're freaking turning the line this way. We're turning the line to the left. Look at our center. His eyes are through here. Just like, go home at this point, man. Fields stares it down, and look at this. I don't cuss, but like, look at this fudging throw, man. Golly. Great catch, too, from DJ again. Insane stuff, though. Okay, we got another. I got it marked as an over. It's not an over. We got shallow. We got mesh, okay? We got a little on man-to-man, stay on the run, or if you got green grass in front. If not, sit down on the zone. But we've got mesh. Look. Wide open. It's happened to the Broncos secondary last week, too, with the against Miami. It's just like they lost track of Tyreek Hill. Now they're losing track of Mooney. All the way across the formation. Big-time stuff. Standing in there from Fields. Letting it rip. Making it happen. Just love these kind of concepts. These are kind of things we just haven't seen. Clean feet, too, man. 2, 3, reset ball. 1, 2, 3, hitch, reset ball. Hitch, reset ball. Hitch, reset ball. This one's just like, are you kidding? So now you're starting to see these guys get more aggressive. So now you're seeing, look, he's getting vertical first before setting, right? He's getting vertical and then squeezing. So he's got a little shorter track to get to Fields. You see it? So now we need to start realizing that. Okay, hey, they're getting up to me a little quicker. Fields goes ahead and makes the play right. Look at this. Buying time. Buys time, keeps going. Boom, touchdown. Fits it in. Flip that ball. Golly, man, love it. I love the way, like, a contested catch, but this is just competing your tail off. Justin Fields, mark him down, competitor. Absolute competitor. But we got to take a mental note as a coordinator, as a quarterback coach. Hey, man, did you feel how they were upfield first and then tempoed? Talk to the OC. Hey, you feel like they're getting up too far upfield on boot? We should probably run it and have a backside cut. What do you think? Yeah, I like that. They're getting a little too upfield on boot. When you get upfield on boot, if this is a run play, what you give up when you get upfield on boot as a backside D end, okay, is you give up the cut. You give up the press it, boom, and then a backside cut from a running back for a touchdown. That's what you give up, okay? So that's got to be stuff that we're talking about. Our quarterback coach, our backup quarterback, our freaking offensive coordinator, we got to be communicating about that kind of stuff, which then leads to what is probably the game-changing play, okay? So we're going to motion across. We're going to run boot, and we've got our flat control, right? But watch this guy. It's the same. All right, team, I hope you enjoyed those 14 clips. What you just saw a glimpse of was clip number 15, because as I said earlier, we've got more clips and longer breakdowns over on Patreon, and we have free trial so you can try it before you buy it. But it would mean the world to me if you would just be willing to support this channel so we can continue to grow, continue to try to get this thing better and better with each video. Guys, I'm forever grateful. I also want you to know the closing remarks without going and paying money, which is, I think he's back. I thought Fields played a great game. Listen, the fumble was critical, because if you sit there and you go, we have to know what that backside DN is doing, to me, that's a breakdown of communication from our offensive coordinator, our quarterback coach, our backup quarterback, and our quarterback. All four of them have a role in knowing what that backside DN's doing on naked. Hey, is he getting more aggressive? Is he getting upfield? Do we need to run zone with a design cutback? Those are the kind of things that we have to have communication there, right? And then the pick. When you really look at that pick, man, it reminds me so much of the Darnell Mooney clip where, hey, Darnell Mooney pulled back, which to me, it's like, then is Kmet running the right route? And then to me, it's a bad ball, okay? With the exception of those two clips, the kid played a great game. Now listen, those are critical moments. Cost us the ball game, but his performance was the only reason we were in the ball game to begin with, right? So to me, it's like, I thought really solid game. I think he's back. I'd love to see him continue to take steps moving forward. I'd love to see this offense continue to be innovative. You guys comment below. You let me know what you think. And until next time, peace.